Center for Back Pain Management, 561-819-6325. That's 561-819-6325 or injectpainaway.com.
Do you know of anyone who lives with pain or has high blood pressure, diabetes, or asthma? Do seizures or any other types of illness run in the family? Then this message could be very important to you. Rain International introduces Soul, a new energized drink that revitalizes and detoxifies naturally. Soul offers you the opportunity to feel better and get help with many illnesses that may have overtaken your body. Visit their website at myrainlife.com/God blessings and get all the information you need to let Rain Solution heal your soul. If you want to talk to Soul, call 954-696-8330 and begin your steps to better health. Rain International also has job opportunities that can change your life in 7 different categories. Call today and get a healthy body, a healthy mind, and create a healthy bank account. 954-696-8330. Call today and let's make it rain. Welcome, sports fans, to the 5th Annual City Unification Cup Soccer Fest being held at Central Broward Regional Park and Stadium. Broward County Events is promoting prizes and giveaways from now till December 20th, complete with soccer games and beauty pageants and concerts. For ticket information, call 954-934-5293 or visit the website unificationcup.com and come out and root for your team on a day full of events and fun. 954-934-5093. Call today. The South Palm Beach County chapter of the National Parkinson Foundation fosters general awareness to the estimated 60,000 Parkinson disease patients living here in South Florida. The chapter strives to provide support, advocacy, activities, and community to PD patients and their families. And now they have a radio show right here on AM 1470 WNN. You can help. Contact their offices at 561-962-1702. And remember to listen to the Parkinson's Hour right here every Thursday at 6 p.m. You say you need to lose weight for the holidays or just to stay healthy. Nothing seems to be working except frustration. The wait is over. Order your organic detox tea and resolution drops from the Wait is Over company and start feeling better by shedding pounds. Not all detox systems are the same. Listen to those who have used the tea with fantastic results. Visit her website, totallifechanges.com/4219711 to get all the information you need to feeling better. Drink 2 cups a day, and you too can lose 5 pounds in 5 days. Call today, 954-696-8330, and listen to testimonials about proper weight loss using the tea. Ask about the opportunity to earn $50,000 by Christmas with a Total Life Changes business opportunity. Call today, 954-696-8330, and change your life today.
Hi, it's Jay Foster. Join us 7 days a week from 2 to 3 p.m. for Health Connection Radio. We'll talk about natural cholesterol control, toxic metal syndrome, how to reverse bone loss, and the latest scientific research on vitamins and minerals. We'll have fascinating guests, and we'll take lots of your calls, too. So join us 7 days a week from 2 to 3 p.m. for Health Connection Radio right here on WNN.
What you want to know. What you need to know. Talk 1470 WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. It's the Hollygrove Show, starring Holly Grove. She was an event and party planner for 7+ years. Holly is currently an MC disc jockey and has been for the last 6 years. Holly knows how to get the party started and keep the party going. It's the Holly Grove Show.
Hi there. Welcome to the Holly Grove Show. My name is DJ Holly Grove. It is Thanksgiving week, and I appreciate you joining me today on the show. I would like to shine a little light on a local artist. She's 14 years old. Her name is Kalene Ortega. She actually will be selling CDs on our website, hollygroveshow.com. That's hollygroveshow.com. half her proceeds from her CD are actually going to be going to charity. So she's decided to give up half of the funding to charity, and of course the other half goes towards making and the cost of the CDs. So her name is Kalene Ortega, and she's actually left a couple CDs for us. She has two. She has a CD called Reflections. That's for sale on our website. Also, she has a CD called White Christmas. Tonight, we're going to be listening to a couple songs off of her CD, White Christmas. And so the first song that I'm going to be playing tonight is actually White Christmas. So here we go. Thank you.
The treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. May your days be merry and bright. And may all your Christmases be white.
Wow, absolutely amazing talent. 14 years old. She is a local girl, Kalene Ortega. We're actually going to listen to one more of her songs off the CD. Again, if you would like to purchase one of her CDs, you can purchase one at our show, hollygroveshow.com. That's hollygroveshow.com. Half the proceeds do go to charity, so you're actually giving and getting at the same time. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's listen to our next song. It's called The First Noel.
The first Noel, the angels did sing, was the certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping
Okay, everyone. Kalene Ortega. She has her 2 CDs, White Christmas and Reflections, and they are available online, hollygroveshow.com. That's hollygroveshow.com. And we're going to take a little break right now. And when we come back, we're going to have Sim Gottsman and Doug Tesler. We'll see you in a moment.
Late night when you need my love. And I know when that hotline blink, that can only mean one thing.
If you wish to advertise on The Holly Grove Show for as little as $200 per month, go to her website, hollygroveshow.com, and get the purchase advertisement request form. Join Holly every Wednesday night on WNN 1470 and let the world hear about your business or novel selling idea. The Holly Grove Show offers audio and video commercials so that your product will have the strongest impact on the radio and TV audience. Contact us at 561-729-0213 for more information, or visit our website at hollygroveshow.com and join one of the fastest growing shows on radio today. 561-729-0213. Let's get the party started. Have a party or event coming up? DJ Holly Grove is the entertainment. The reason she comes so highly recommended is because of her experience and dedication to the success of your event. DJ Holly Grove is outgoing and fun-spirited. Holly will personally see to it that you and your guests have the best time ever. High-quality, professional DJ services at reasonable rates. Go to rainbowbrightdj.com. That's rainbowbrightdj.com.
As a professional photographer since 1987, I have experience in listening to and providing for my customers' needs. I specialize in commercial and residential real estate photography services, as well as architectural and industrial photography. From product shots to business portraits, I treat every client and project with professionalism and care. My goal is to provide ultimate customer satisfaction. Please contact me for a quote on any project you may have. I pay close attention to detail and quality while offering reasonable pricing. I can provide images for web or print. My website provides private or public viewing of your proofs and the ability to order prints, enlargements, digital downloads, greeting cards, and hundreds of photo gifts from the nation's top labs, if you so desire. Ordering is easy and fast, and you have the ability to instantly crop photos to your liking. Please browse my site and return often to see my latest work. We offer professional drone photography and video services as well. Serving Martin County to Miami, I can be reached fast at my cell phone, 561-909-9902. Thank you.
For more information on our guests, go to hollygroveshow.com. That's hollygroveshow.com. If you have questions for any of our guests or DJ Holly Grove, please email us at thehollygroveshow@gmail.com. You may also call at any time during the show, 888-565-1470. That's 888-565-1470.
I'm sorry. Hi there. Welcome back to the show. I'm Holly Grove. And we're going to take it into birthday shout-outs. So if you have a birthday or someone to say congratulations to, go ahead and give us a call on the show. 1-888-565-1470. Call in and say happy birthday or congratulations. 1-888-565-1470. I have someone here on my show tonight, and it's her birthday in 2 days. So, ready? Doug, happy birthday! Yay! Okay, and I have a very special birthday present.
Thank
Of course, it's our Holly Grove coffee cup.
And I have to say, this is really special because I have been jealous because last time we were here, Doug got a happy birthday coffee cup.
Sorry.
And now I have one too.
And I don't like to do things like that, but these are just extremely special.
Thank you very much.
Oh, we have a caller on the phone.
Yes.
Caller on the phone.
We do.
Hello.
Hi.
I know who that voice is.
Hi, how are you?
Happy birthday, sister mine.
Oh, thank you, Mindy.
Hey, I heard you can talk turkey.
Oh, yes. I'm so excited to be cooking our turkeys today for tomorrow. It's going to be awesome.
She went and got an organic turkey, so everything is organic.
Tell us about some of the stuff you're going to be cooking and how you're going to be preparing it.
Well, all of my ingredients are organic. My turkey came from an organic Amish farm. I get them every year from my friend who has an organic food co-op. And they are
Let me ask you this real quick before we go into it. For people that don't know, and I know this is silly, but some people just don't know, what is the difference between an organic and a non-organic turkey?
Well, this goes for any food, not just turkey. But if you're not eating organic, you're eating either food that's been genetically modified and or sprayed with all kinds of pesticides. And as far as the meat goes, if you're not eating organic meat, you're going to be eating meat that the animals have not been treated humanely, and they haven't been fed healthy, good food. They've been also fed genetically modified food.
And they also have arsenic in them, too. I have to throw that in there. Sorry, Mindy.
My word.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. The FDA has even warned us that all of our chicken now has arsenic in it because of the feed that they've been giving them.
And where do we go and purchase organic?
As an acupuncture physician, to me, that's part of our health and how we're all responsible for making our planet better. And the place to purchase it would be some place that has organic foods, which is like...
There's a lot of different places, and if you check your local communities, you can sometimes find local markets that carry a lot of organics. And even Publix now is really starting to get on the bandwagon.
Now, would you prepare it the same way? Do you prepare that type of turkey the same way or that type of food the same way?
Sure, absolutely, yes. The only difference is that it's never been frozen. It's a 100% fresh, never frozen turkey. So it's going to cook a little faster than a frozen turkey.
Okay, what are some of the desserts that you're going to be making?
Actually, I think our desserts are not going to be that big this year because we're just going to do a big birthday cake for somebody.
Ooh. And of course, it has to be chocolate.
And of course, we try and always just, eat as healthy as we can. So our big dessert will be fruit. And I think my sister, Nikki, is making a huge fruit plate that's going to look like a turkey.
That's cool.
So we're pretty excited. But
and pretty healthy, too.
All of my recipes have been given to me from an organization called Bam Bam Body.
Okay.
And we have a division of Bam Bam Body called Bam Bam Bite.
All right.
And you can actually go to www.mybambambody.com, and you can sign up to receive these recipes. And they're all done by our new chef. Her name is Healing Chef Aileen.
Okay.
And all of the recipes I'm going to be making are from her vegan Thanksgiving recipe. So I'm going to have a cauliflower turkey. And I'm going to have a root vegetable dish with all root vegetables. It'll be roasted with garlic and some olive oil and some great herbs. And then I have to do mashed potatoes and gravy. You just have to have that. And I'm also doing the organic turkey.
And sweet potatoes.
But everything else is going to be really, really yummy. And my sister is also helping. And my mom is bringing a beautiful cake for the birthday girl. And so we're going to have a wonderful celebration. And I'm at Publix parking lot right now, ready to run in and get the last few things I need.
Well, awesome. Hey, thank you so much for calling in. We really appreciate it.
And I really want to make a special prayer, not just for my sister in the parking lot at Publix, but for everyone, because Doug and I have had a couple friends because of this being such a crazy time of the year where people get a little too excited, get a little too rushed. Just take a moment, take a breath, And just remember, this is the holidays and a time just to take a moment and want to be safe, because we know a couple of people that have had some near misses, and someone that was in a car accident and died
Really?
yesterday.
Wow,
So
I'm
it's just
sorry
a
to hear
time to be careful and be aware of your surroundings. Thank you. Be safe, Mindy.
Thank you.
Bye,
I'm almost getting
Mindy.
hit by a car.
Okay, love
Thank
you.
you.
Happy Thanksgiving, Mindy.
Thank you. Nice being on your show tonight.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Now, my guests tonight are Sim and Doug. And tell us a little bit about what we are going to be doing tonight.
Well, before we even start, I'm going to do what they call a audio saging of your studio.
Kind of a smudging.
A smudging.
Okay.
An ancient
But
American
I'm not going to
Indian.
light anything. No sage.
Okay, awesome. No
It's a
fires.
sound saging smudging.
So this is a double-chambered flute, and as you can see, it has two sides to it, and it sounds very magical. But I'll play this for like 30 seconds.
I can move it so I can see it better.
Awesome. Now tell me what exactly that does.
Okay, what it does, it just clears the energy.
Okay.
So if there's any negativity, like in your space or anywhere, it clears all that out.
Okay.
It's kind of like a meditation kind of thing.
And it creates harmonics because you're having the drone and the other one. So there's this magic space in between those two tones because it's a double flute. So it creates an energetic, which really is
a healing thing.
Is how our bodies communicate with each other, is on a sound level, the cells in our bodies. So it creates a way of like slowing down our brainwave rhythms and changes us from being in that consciousness of beta where we're all the time to just
Yes.
Yeah, if we did it too much, then you wouldn't be able to do your show. You'd be like,
I don't want to be like that. No. Oh, and let me say, too, if any time during the show you have any questions for Sim or Doug, please call the show, 888-565-1470. And I actually discovered something. The phone number here... Oops, you ready? It's 1-888 Laugh Out Loud 1470.
I like that.
That's funny.
So the producers here probably didn't know that, but it is Laugh Out Loud 1470.
Yeah, I like
Pretty
that.
good. That deserves a
That's right. Okay, so I'm sorry. Back to Sim.
Oh, thank you.
So we're kind of excited because we're being hired to work at these drug rehab centers.
Which I love.
And it's a really good cause. We go in there and we basically teach the children.
Well, not just children. These are people of
Adults
all
and
ages,
children,
really.
right? And most of them have, drug problems, alcohol problems, and so when we come in there, they're usually very skeptical, and then after a few times, then they want us to be there all the time. They go, "Oh, please come."
Actually, I would love to tell the story about the first time we went to this one center, and there was this one man who was going through his wallet. He had his back to us, and he was actually kind of mumbling under his breath to himself. And one of the people that's the counselors there said, if you're going to stay in the room with everybody, you have to turn around and you have to listen to what they're saying.
You have to participate.
And participate.
Right.
And he was like, and so she came back a second time. And we'd just been talking and, just sending him healing energy. And, maybe he would stay or not stay. And it turned out that as things continued, he turned around and he started listening to us and he did the breathing exercises with us. And at the end, when we were leaving, we said we'd like somebody to help us because we usually bring a lot of different instruments. And Doug brings his didgeridoo and I've got my angel harp and he's got his flutes. And this man comes over and says, I'd like to volunteer to help. And Doug and I kind of looked at him and was like, this is the guy that was ignoring us at the beginning of the class. And he came out with us to the parking lot and he said, I was ignoring you in the beginning, but I started listening and I did the breathing with you, and it totally changed the way that I feel. He says, and I really wanted to thank you.
Just wanted to thank you.
Wow. Wow, I'm actually even got a tear in my eye. I love that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love that.
That's great.
So it's just something as simple as teaching people a different way of breathing, because we really don't think about our breath that much. But when I started to study acupuncture, really because of my dad, because I was fascinated with the idea of sound having healing properties.
Right.
And the link for me was that the Yellow Emperor, thousands and thousands of years ago, developed bells that had certain tones, and these tones were supposed to heal the body, and that fascinated me. So I started looking at that, and how do these two things intertwine is some major meridians in our bodies, which is so simple to contact that it almost seems ridiculous. It's just something as simple as just putting the tongue on the roof of your mouth. The minute you do that, you're connecting your Ren and your Du meridians, and it changes your brain physiology.
They
your
don't
whole
know what Ren and Du meridians
well,
are.
these are the two. Thank you, Doug. To me, this is like, everybody should know Ren
Break
and
it
Du.
down for us, Doug. Break it down.
You, Doug. You want to explain?
No, you can.
Okay, so we have these two main meridians. One flows from the base of our spine up the front of our bodies to the top crown point center of our head, which is called the meeting place of four governors, which I love that name. And then the other meridian starts at our base and comes up. Well, actually, it starts at the crown and it goes down to the base of our spine. So the way to connect these two meridians is just by putting the tongue on the roof of your mouth.
Okay.
So now you can't breathe through your mouth, because your mouth is really for eating. It's not really for breathing. That's why we have two nostrils and we have two lungs.
Right.
So they connect.
Yeah.
So the minute we start to do that, we start to change our physiology. The second part is one of the most important acupuncture points, which is the point that's in between our thumb and our index finger.
Okay.
And the cool thing is that our hands fit perfectly together.
Yeah,
that
we did
webbing.
This. We've
okay?
done this.
Yeah.
We've done this.
You remember
Okay,
that from
yeah.
last time. And then what's the other most important point in our whole body? It's how we got here. We got here from our moms, but we were attached by an umbilical cord. So there isn't anybody on the planet that doesn't have a belly button.
Right.
And that's called our dantian. So our hands fit perfectly together, web to web, and then our hands should go over our belly button. So now we've made another major meridian connection that's connected to the Ren and the Du meridian. So once we do that, we've created an energetic in our bodies, which changes the way we breathe, because we're not supposed to breathe up in our chest. We actually breathe where our belly buttons are,
Exactly.
right here. So if we have the tongue on the roof of our mouth and we're breathing from our belly, we change our physiology and we start to calm down. And our bodies start to produce what are called endorphins and enkephalons. So that's the main reason for us going to the addiction centers, to senior citizen homes, and helping them find where's their center. How do they calm themselves down? How
Well,
can they
also
do
to
this
regular
without drugs?
people.
Yeah, and even regular people.
I have friends that are stressed out, and I say, just do the one thing, and they listen to me, and then after they're done, they go, oh my God, I'm calmed down.
So we just put our tongue on the roof of our mouths, interlock our hands here, and put it over the belly button
Yes.
and breathe, and that will calm us down.
Well,
Absolutely.
how about we just do like 9 breaths like this?
No, but if you
Okay.
did that, you might, the
Okay,
radio
so let's
station
only
might
do.
go off the air.
Okay, let's do 4. We can get away with 4. How about that, Doug?
Okay.
Okay, and I'll do like
But you
a.
have to tell her how to breathe. You
Okay,
still
so
haven't said
it's
that.
yes, it's breathing in through your nose, holding the air in your belly just for a few moments, as long as it's comfortable for you,
At
and then
the end.
slowly letting it out through your nose. So you're holding the air in your belly,
No, through
and
your
I'll.
mouth. I think you're wrong. You do the 4.
No, we're not doing the 9 breath. We're just doing breathing.
Oh, you're just,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's fine.
I would be scared to teach the 9 breath. That one I want to.
Okay,
not
everyone
people
at
that-
home,
that can't
we're going to
see
show
us.
you really quick this breath.
Okay, ready?
Okay. And I'm just going to add my angel harp to it so you get to hear some angelic sounds, because it is the time of the holidays, right? And Doug's going to accompany me with some flute. So everybody just relax take a deep breath in, close your eyes, hold that air in your belly as long as it's comfortable, and then just slowly, when you're ready, just let it out. And when you're ready, take another good deep breath in through your nose. Hold it in your belly as long as it's comfortable. And when you're ready, just slowly let it out. Only 2 more breaths. Breathing in when you're ready. Holding that air in your belly as long as it's comfortable. Feeling your hands move, and then slowly let the air out. And this is our last breath in. Breathing in, all clean, fresh, healing air. Hold it in your belly as long as it's comfortable. And when you're ready, just slowly let that air out.
Very relaxing.
Yeah, see?
Almost like another world.
Yeah.
Very, very, very. It's like you wake up and you're like in another
You're
place.
quieting your mind.
Yeah.
It's
Kinda
just
cool.
that quick, and you start to change
Yeah.
your physiology.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I was with my daughter the other day, and she was mad about something, and she took a deep breath. And I said, and this just reminds me of it, you know. And I said to her, I said, "That's okay, Tammy. Take a deep breath in, deep breath." And she starts laughing, and we're laughing because it just came natural, you know. And so that's, you know, sometimes we do it naturally too, though, you know, just.
See, she even knew.
Yeah, she didn't know. She just did it, you know.
Well, it's funny, when I used to be very athletic on the track team, all my coaches, before you do your run, make sure you take a deep breath and relax. He even said that. He didn't know anything about the connection between the breath and, you know, relaxation.
Yeah.
But he even told me that, so.
Should we share one other thing?
Oh,
when
yes,
you're saying that,
yes.
'cause when, you know, people get upset, it's like, they don't know what to do with themselves. So one of the other things I like to teach is people about their ears. And our ears are really cool. Nobody really thinks that much about our ears as being the closest thing to our brains. And there's a reason for that, because our ears are like a little hologram of our whole body system. I should do I don't know, I was doing it right because the camera's over this way. Okay. But still, okay, so here's our ear. And if we look at it upside down, here's the head of the baby, here's the spine, and here's the hips. So it's an upside down baby. So one thing I love to have people do when we're doing a class is have them just massage one ear. And you just start at the lobe, and you just gently, between your thumb and your index finger, just rub just the outside of your ear. Just go up to the top of your ear, and then just come back down, and like do this like just maybe twice, okay? And what happens is your ear starts to get warm, and it starts to feel different. It's like kind of tingling. And then I say, well, you know, which ear do you like better? Well, of course, the one you just massaged. Then you have to do the other ear.
Yeah.
You know, so you have to even it out. And then after you've done it twice, then do both ears together, just once. So you balance it out. So now what you've done is you've like given your whole body a massage.
Right.
Because this is a little hologram of your whole body. So once you've done that, you've also calmed your whole body down. And that's another nice little piece to put in before you do the breathing.
Right.
And it's another way to calm yourself down when you get upset. It's like once you do that.
Well, it's like reflexology. I think the ears are the feet and the hands.
Absolutely.
There you go.
It's the three, right?
That's the three.
Now, do you know how to do the reflexology?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes, and I truly believe that it is so helpful for people.
I'll tell you is I don't know what they do, but I've had my feet done twice. And wide awake, I went in there wide awake. And I tell you, is I was snoring within 15 minutes. Snoring, I don't know what happened.
It's working on all your organs, because your hands, your ears, and your feet are all, they all have these holograms that are direct. And like she can tell you that on your hand here, like right in the middle. What point is that?
Well, it's really related to the kidneys.
Right.
Though I'll tell you a funny story that most people don't know.
Okay.
And it is really kind of hilarious, is that when this first started to become like an art, everybody wanted to patent their own drawing of, you know, where all the organs were on the feet, where all the organs were on the hands. And so everybody started fighting. It's like, well, this is my chart. This is my chart. So they all patented their separate
this,
charts.
Oh, okay,
And so
cool.
whenever you see a chart, it's always going to be a little different depending on whose patent
they're
it
all
is.
different.
Yeah,
But, the
there's
whole
like
idea is that
1,000
you
on the
just...
ears. Sorry,
oh, yeah.
Sam. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's
I look
okay.
at
No,
that
this is
one.
fine. This
I
is
just was
exciting.
kind of
This is
shocked at the
fun.
1,000 points in the ears.
Yeah, I mean, look at that.
And
Sorry, go
actually,
ahead.
no, that's good because the ear is really magnificent because I've treated people for addiction problems.
Right.
And just recently I started working at the One Addiction Center, and I had 2 guys that came in with their legs shaking, and they're listening to the punk rock music in their ears. And you hear the sound coming out of their ears. You can't hear, like the terrible music, but you can hear like the bass of it, and their legs are shaking. And I said, please do me a favor. Doug and I have 2 CDs. One is Angel's Landing, and one is Primordial Future, and they're both related to having the solfeggio tones for healing. And I said, please listen just to my music and let me put the needles in your ears. And it was in 20 minutes. Their legs stopped shaking. Their whole demeanor changed, and they were like, what just happened to me? Because the ears are really that powerful, those points. And there's one point, my favorite point is called Shen Men, which means God's door or gates to heaven.
Okay.
So what that means is it releases endorphins and enkephalons, which is what our bodies release naturally. When we go into meditation, we start to fall asleep. When we're in love, we're eating chocolate.
Chocolate.
Mine's when I see my pillow.
So if you can't sleep at night, I just gave you the secret of how to fall asleep.
Yes, everybody.
Which is your hands over your belly button, massaging your ears first, tongue on the roof of your mouth, and just pay attention to your breathing. And I promise you, you will fall asleep.
All right, if you all have any questions for Sim or Doug or myself, please call the show, 1-888-565-1470, 1-888-LAUGH-OUT-LOUD, 1470. Give us a call. Let us know your questions. Give you some answers.
Absolutely.
Also, if you have a happy birthday or congratulations, shout out you want to give, please do call the show. And Doug?
So I wanted to say that all this stuff that we've been talking about is really Qigong.
Right.
And Qigong means life energy.
In what language, too?
Well, Qigong is in mostly Chinese. And,
Okay.
But it's also...
In Japanese, I think they call it Ki because they changed the name of energy from QI to KI.
Okay.
And every language seems to have, every, indigenous group of people have some kind of exercise.
Right.
That's related to being healthy. And every culture, all across the world, which is pretty interesting.
And then
Chinese and the
Qigong is
Japanese are
related.
good.
Qigong, the main energy for your body is the kidneys. So it's funny that when people get kidney disease or they have problems, you notice that they don't have any energy. Well, that's because the kidneys are the main energy for your entire body.
Really?
Yes.
See, I don't know anybody with a kidney problem, so I don't know.
So if
but
they-
that's wow.
And if you have a lack of energy in the morning or you're weak, it's usually because of your kidneys.
But what about if you can't sit down? That's my problem.
You need to calm down.
Does that mean my kidneys are overworking, or
Now your kidneys are probably just fine.
I need a good slap?
So then
Just focus on your breathing.
So-
Slow down a little.
So what Qigong is, it's cultivating this energy so that
Okay.
you can become stronger. And so there's several different, there's over 10,000 varieties of Qigong. I mean, even a movement like I'm doing like that, that's considered Qigong. So you can develop any kind of style, and Qigong is moving very slowly and then breathing in with the movements.
Let me ask you this: have you ever heard of?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so is it something like a kata?
It's similar, but a kata, like Qigong, is considered a martial art.
Okay.
And so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's about contacting your own chi. So a really easy thing everyone can do, even that's just on the radio that can't even see us, is to take your hands and just rub them together.
Really fast.
Okay.
Just rub them together really fast. Yeah. Just keep rubbing your hands together. Just follow my voice. Okay, now when you stop, what I want you to do is imagine that you have a ball in between your hands and let your fingertips barely touch each other. Just barely touch each other. Get them closer together, Holly. So they're almost barely touching, and now pulse, so that they're barely touching and then not touching.
And you can
barely
feel this
touching. You can
energy.
start to
that?
feel this fuzzy feeling in between your fingers. Can you feel it, Holly?
I feel like a pull.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a
exactly.
pull.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost like a magnetic
Yes,
energy. Yes.
that's what I feel.
That's your
Yes.
chi.
That's the
Okay,
Oh,
that's your
where's
chi.
my
So now what you can do is take that and just gently, just barely touch your face, up and down across your face.
Okay.
And now what you're doing...
But wait, I can't touch my face.
I didn't say you had to touch your face.
Okay.
But what you're doing, what you're doing is you're just taking that chi you just created and you're calming down your nervous system. Because your
energizing
face
yourself.
is another hologram of your whole body.
Okay.
So what
Hey,
that
that's
does,
cool.
that's your chi. So you can activate your own chi. If you have a headache, you can put your hands over your eye sockets. So they fit perfectly right over your eye sockets,
For
the
a
palms of your
headache?
hands. For a headache.
Okay, you
Yeah.
all hear that?
Yeah.
Hands over eye sockets for
Yeah.
headaches.
Yeah, and it really works.
I
And take
love
your
that.
hands, and if you're like nervous, just put them right over your heart area.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, so if you're nervous, put your hands over your heart area.
Yeah.
And do the breathing.
And feel how different it feels just in a few minutes. You just feel like
It's
you've given
comforting.
yourself a hug.
It really is.
You start to calm down.
I like it. That's pretty
Yeah.
neat. I like it.
There's just some real simple techniques to especially help people that feel like, oh, I got to go do some drugs because I'm so upset.
Yeah.
But you have your own chi right here, right now. All you have to do is breathe.
See, I don't go to a gym and work out. I do breathing and qigong, and I'm strong.
Right.
And it's you don't have to lift weights to become strong. You can do these exercises and breathing and still be strong.
Right. I absolutely love that. I love the breathing exercises. You know, one thing that I do know, and I do this often, if you're really, really hot and you're outside, you can't get to water. If you take your fingertips and you rub them, tickle your stomach, the middle part of your stomach, your entire body chills down and your whole temperature drops. And it could be 100 degrees. It's like you just had a thing of Gatorade and just AC flew on you. If you just take your fingertips and lightly over your belly button.
Okay, I'm going to have to try that
And
one.
yeah.
I haven't heard of that
And
one.
it's not a science thing or anything. It's something that
Wow.
I discovered when I was younger because of Florida weather and it's hot, locked out of the house,
Right.
whatever. Have to do that to cool off. And I just discovered it on my own, but I've been actually showing people my whole life. And they've
I
been like,
like it.
oh, wow, how cool it works, you know? So, yes, definitely
Well, you're
try it.
contacting your Dantian area. So that
Oh.
makes sense to me.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes
And
total
what is
sense.
it? Don,
Well, the
go ahead,
Dantian
sorry.
area is where we got our nourishment from our mother when we were first born.
It's the main
And
energy.
so this
Main
is
energy.
the area that's the most important energy center. And it's the only forbidden point in acupuncture.
Really?
So I really wonder about the people who have their belly buttons pierced.
I do.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Because that's your energy center. You know?
Oh,
Yeah,
what's
so
going to
it's very-
happen to me?
Well, you know, it's like I noticed you also have the one in your tongue,
I
which is
do.
your heart center of your
That's
of
your
your
heart.
tongue.
Uh-oh. Is that
So-
bad?
Well, I'm not going to call it bad or good.
Okay.
It's just interesting to me because, that's the point on your tongue that's related to your heart. So, for instance, I know people that have had back pain will have their ears pierced along the edge that's part of their spine, and they say it gives them great relief from back pain.
Right.
So I think it maybe might stimulate the heart or in some way. I'm not really sure, but I know
The only problem would be is that if you have that in there all the time, it would diminish the point. You know what I mean? So it could diminish the actual acupuncture point. So you might want to take it out and then let it,
Heal.
exactly.
heal. But, they
Exactly.
say that acupuncture points move, too.
Really?
So That's why I have a special acupuncture machine that electrically can find acupuncture points, because I believe everybody's acupuncture points are a little bit different, because no two people are the same. So I mean, we have an idea where acupuncture points are because of the flows of meridians in the body, but everybody's still a little bit different, and you have to feel for where those points are. So I think that when someone pierces their heart point on their tongue, that maybe that energetic just may move to one side or the other.
Right.
But it still fascinates me.
Well, I hope I didn't lose mine.
What makes somebody decide that, I'm going to have my ear pierced or my, belly button pierced? And my dad used to make a joke when I was younger. I wanted to have pierced earrings, and I was really having problems seeing, and so they got me glasses. And then after I finally talked my dad into getting my ears pierced, because he said, you know what, you already have enough holes in your head. Why do you need another set of holes in your head? And so that was always his joke to me. So finally I got my ears pierced, and then all of the pain that I had with my sight and seeing went away, and I didn't need my glasses anymore.
Really?
And that was another reason why I looked into acupuncture.
Real.
Because the reason supposedly that pirates would have gold rings put in their ears is they were stimulating the eye point on the ear.
Are you
so that
serious?
they could see better.
That's cool.
So they could see better.
Wow.
Because they were looking for land.
I have 9 holes in my ears, so I must have some good senses. Super Holly.
There you go, Super Holly.
We're going to take a break right now, and we'll be right back in just a moment.
Ever since I left the city, you got a reputation for yourself now.
As a professional photographer since 1987, I have experience in listening to and providing for my customers' needs. I specialize in commercial and residential real estate photography services, as well as architectural and industrial photography. From product shots to business portraits, I treat every client and project with professionalism and care. My goal is to provide ultimate customer satisfaction. Please contact me for a quote on any project you may have. I pay close attention to detail and quality while offering reasonable pricing. I can provide images for web or print. My website provides private or public viewing of your proofs and the ability to order prints, enlargements, digital downloads, greeting cards, and hundreds of photo gifts from the nation's top labs, if you so desire. Ordering is easy and fast, and you have the ability to instantly crop photos to your liking. Please browse my site and return often to see my latest work. We offer professional drone photography and video services as well. Serving Martin County to Miami, I can be reached fast at my cell phone, 561-909-9902. Thank you.
Have a party or event coming up? DJ Hollygrove is the entertainment. The reason she comes so highly recommended is because of her experience and dedication to the success of your event. DJ Hollygrove is outgoing and fun-spirited. Holly will personally see to it that you and your guests have the best time ever. High quality, professional DJ services at reasonable rates. Go to rainbowbrightdj.com. That's rainbowbrightdj.com. If you wish to advertise on the Holly Grove Show for as little as $200 per month, go to her website, hollygroveshow.com, and get the purchase advertisement request form. Join Holly every Wednesday night on WNN 1470 and let the world hear about your business or novel selling idea. The Holly Grove Show offers audio and video commercials so that your product will have the strongest impact on the radio and TV audience. Contact us at 561-729-0213 for more information, or visit our website at hollygroveshow.com and join one of the fastest growing shows on radio today. 561-729-0213. Let's get the party started. For more information on our guests, go to hollygroveshow.com. That's hollygroveshow.com. If you have questions for any of our guests or DJ Holly Grove, please email us at thehollygroveshow@gmail.com. You may also call at any time during the show. 888-565-1470. That's 888-565-1470.
You just have to clear it up.
Hi there. Welcome back to the Hollygrove Show. My name is DJ Hollygrove, and I have my special guest here tonight, Sam and Doug, with me. And now I'd like to talk a little bit about, I hear you have a friend named Gong, and he is a sushi chef and a musician, and he's quite talented, I hear.
He's quite amazing, and we're kind of excited because tonight it starts, I think, at 7, he said, or 8 o'clock,
No,
and it
8
goes till
o'clock.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
They're going to have live Thai traditional dancing, and he said to Doug, do you know Eagles music? So he says, yeah, we're going to do all the music from the 50s and the 60s and the 70s. And it's this beautiful restaurant called Palm Sugar in West Palm Beach on, I can never say it right, Clematis?
Clematis. Yep. So come visit us.
And they're going to be there at what time tonight?
Probably
I think the
8:30.
party starts around 8, and they're going till 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun.
Wow, that will
And
be
they have
fun.
great food and drinks. And
He's really an artist. I mean, when they say sushi chefs, there's sushi chefs, and then there's sushi chefs.
Right.
He is an artist.
Yeah.
And he
is.
showed us some of the pictures of the food. And it's so
Unbelievable. Yeah.
beautiful. It's almost like you feel guilty eating it.
yeah.
Right, right. And what was his full name?
Oh,
Good
you're not
luck
going to
with
make me
that.
try that. It's like Katamata Sapa. If my phone was here it goes on for a long time.
I think he's Vietnamese, right?
I think he's from Thailand.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's from Thai.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So he
they're-
brought the roots, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, we're always looking for other places to do music. We had a really fun time last night. We were at Beach Betty's
Oh, that
with
was
our
the
friend
best
Leah
place.
and Kelly, and one of her songs, it's an earworm. You're going to laugh. It's called Seahorse in the City, La La La. It's really fun. So we can't wait till we get to play with her again. Go to our Facebook. You'll see the video. We've already posted it.
Oh, and you should mention the solar thing for Florida.
yeah.
The solar initiative.
Another thing that's really important to me right now, I was really shocked to hear in Texas now, you actually can check off what kind of electricity you want, whether you
Yes.
want solar energy, whether you want wind energy, whether you want regular energy. And I
Really?
want to know why. We are in the Sunshine State. Everybody has got to wake up, go look up Floridians for Solar Choice, because we're trying to get it on the ballot. My friend Sarah Younger, in November, yes, we've got to switch it over. Our governor vetoed it. It's time for the people in Florida to stand up and say, excuse me, we are in the Sunshine State. I want solar energy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's
That
really
makes
easy
sense.
for us to do that here, you know,
And it's
because the
cheaper.
sun
It's so
hardly
much
ever
cheaper.
shines here, duh. That's why I know some people call this Florida.
Because I was reading in Texas where some of these people were saving as much as 70% of their electric bill. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
I do too.
Yeah,
All
so
day.
please, everybody, write it down right now. Just take a minute. Just record it in your heads. Floridians for Solar Choice. And my friend's name is Sarah Younger, and she's getting the petition out there to everybody. They're having little trainings because some people say, oh, well, isn't that already on the ballot? No, it
it's not.
isn't. People, please make sure that this happens because we really want to see
So
that
that's
happen.
next November, right?
I think it's in February is the first time that we get to
Oh,
vote on
okay.
it or something.
Okay.
So everybody just pay attention. If you see somebody, you know, with something, just say, yeah. It is right here. It's Floridians for Solar Choice. And I think you can actually go to the website. That's what it is.
Yep.
And you should be able to find it. And it's a constitutional amendment petition form that has to be signed.
You can sign it online, too.
Yeah, you can go online and do it.
And now you two have some CDs that the listeners at home can purchase.
Online, too.
And
Sarah.
I certainly do believe in your breathing exercises, and I believe in you two as healers through music and as individuals. I think you both are beautiful people. You do things not selfishly, but to help others, which I definitely appreciate, especially in this field, because so often it's all about the money, and music is such a beautiful thing. That's actually abusing music in my eyes.
Right.
And so please tell everybody at home, show them your CDs, let them know how to get
Well, it's
them.
interesting, too. We have people that follow us on Facebook, a lot of people, and they go, I can't believe all the stuff that you guys do even in one day. I wouldn't even do that in a week.
Yeah.
You're always,
It's unbelievable what you all do. I mean, you're everywhere at once.
And we feel so lucky because I truly believe it's about the music. And it's funny because, I at one point told somebody, oh, well, you don't want to listen to Angel's Landing when you're driving in your car because it might put you to sleep. And he goes, do you know how wrong you are? He says, I'm protected by angels when I have that music playing in my car. I haven't taken it out since you gave it to me. I was like, really? So everybody's different.
So how can they get it, Sim, real quick?
It's Angel's Landing. You look it up on the internet, and it's right there available.
On the Apple Store.
In the Apple Store, along with Doug's CD, which is just, it's like a shamanic journey, and it's called Primordial Future.
All right. Well, everybody, Sim and Doug, thank you for joining us. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in this week. Be sure to tune in next Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. for more party tips and event planning.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program